and the amazing Jeb Bridges. Don't turn that dial now. Stay tuned.
It's David Adam Burns, and you're watching The Morning Ride with my buddies Jody Lee and Jeb Bridges.
Hi, I'm Ty Stelk, and you're on The Morning Ride on Texas Homegrown Radio.
It's the Morning Ride! Live from the Rockstar Ranch at Texas Homegrown Studios, it's the Morning Ride.
All right, welcome back in. It is the Morning Ride right here on Texas Homegrown Radio.
Live from Texas Homegrown Studios.
Yeah, live from Texas.
And the,
something.
and the Rockstar Ranch.
There,
The
that's
Rockstar
it done.
Ranch.
I'm not good on the spot. You guys know that.
Sometimes it's better.
Yeah,
You don't know what to expect.
true. Sometimes I say things too quick.
You guys are both real.
And then
nice
you can't take them back, though. Like,
That's true.
Once it's out there, it's out
Yeah,
there.
I'm good at that when I'm angry.
it took me years to learn that what was funny on radio will also get you punched in the face in real life.
or arrested, or yeah.
That's what Facebook users don't comprehend.
Yeah.
But I learned that at a young age. My quick wit and quick replies were not always the best thing in the moment.
Always make for good stories, though.
Sometimes when
Yeah.
you make people run out of words, they go to fists.
But it also has saved my life. So
Huh?
I mean, the whole cracker incident
That
was,
was
a
awesome.
good thing that I was quick because we were gonna die. Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I just talked to my friend Ryan about that the other day. He goes, "You remember that time?" And I'm like, "Oh, we talk about it all the time on the radio." Yeah.
They're different kind of crackers
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
I feel like a rich cracker is the kind of guy that would wear like a T-shirt that is painted like a tuxedo.
Yeah. He thinks he's fancy.
Yeah.
But still just a cracker. So many.
Yeah, but the premium crackers, you know,
Yeah.
What about like a Triscuit?
they're for real. Triscuit.
That's not a
It's
cracker.
Not a cracker.
What about a wheat thin?
That's well.
It's a cookie.
What?
That's
That's
just a salty cookie.
Maybe that's an anorexic white girl, like that has a tan.
A wheat thin?
An anorexic white girl with a kind of a tan, a wheat thin.
It's a wheat cookie.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Anorexic.
the guy that's really good at dad jokes is a Cheez-It. I used to come up with them all the time. I was like, "Yeah, the girls call me an animal cracker." that big guy was like, like they didn't know what to think of me. I'm pretty sure it was. I don't know if they were a legit gang, but there was multiple guys, and they were all bigger than me. And one guy had a trench coat. I'm pretty sure they were a gang.
Yeah, he
Trench
probably.
coat.
They were gonna take our wallets, and I didn't want them to take my wallet.
But you know, if he would have,
I just bought it,
You
and
really? Why not?
because the Velcro wasn't even wore out yet. Like it was still a good wallet.
if you would have opened that trench coat, there's probably like Velcro. Dang, that was a while back. That's a while back. I haven't had a Velcro wallet in years. The trifold
Yeah.
Velcro
Oh yeah,
wallet.
I used to try to open it in church real quietly, and then we.
Oh man,
Yeah.
it's better than ripping one.
It's like trying to eat crackers. Wait.
I'm right back.
Yeah, that was
that
a
really got out of hand fast.
that was a one of the times that my mouth did pay off and help me. Yeah.
Yeah, you ever wonder like what was in the trench coat? Did the guy just have like a random stuff that he stole for sale? He's like, I got a
He had
DVD
a-
player.
He had other
I got
people's
a
wallets, probably.
Yeah, no kidding.
They were just. It was in Deep Ellum, and they were just walking around like
Looking for trouble.
pushing people around and taking their stuff is what they were doing.
Wow.
Yeah. And they were picking on white guys, and it wasn't cool. And I stood up for crackers everywhere.
Do you think after that they like people are like, no, don't kick my ass, and they're like, all right,
Tell me some jokes.
tell me some
Was
jokes.
it
These
like-
white people funny as hell.
Was it cold or raining? What is somebody doing wearing a trench coat? In
Yeah,
Texas?
it was in the wintertime.
Oh, okay.
Like we went to see a show. A friend of ours was playing in a band. It was like they used to have really good shows down. Like you could walk down Deep Ellum back then, and like you would see like Pantera just hanging out. You know what I mean? Like it was like where all the rock bands played was Deep Ellum, and it was cool. Now it's not. Now it's dangerous. I mean, it kind of was then too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you
But
almost got
during
bugged.
the day, now during the day, Deep Ellum is like all yuppies, and then at night everybody gets their stuff stolen and beat up, and yeah, it's not good. But back then it was just about the music. Back in the '90s when rock was still cool,
Yeah.
there were some great shows, and that's where I met Pantera. Like I got to hang out with them. They were just
that's
like
cool.
cool. Like they were just like awesome dudes. Like laid back, didn't care. Like
No kidding.
yeah, and that's why they're actually the reason that I realized like back then I thought, all these celebrities talking about paparazzis and all this stuff, but it's because they're hiding and running from them. Like if you're just a regular dude, nobody really cared. They were just like, and nobody had cell phones. Nobody was doing selfies back then. You know what I mean? But it'd be just like, hey, nice
They
to meet
make
you.
themselves prey
Back
to the
then it was
paparazzi tigers.
but back then they were just like, hey man, nice to meet you.
Yeah.
That's it. It's cool. We met all kinds of people like that.
That's cool.
There was like big shows, and there'd be new up and coming bands. You never know who'd be down there.
That's awesome.
But so we went to watch our friend play, and we were in high school, and really shouldn't have been there. My parents did not know I was in Dallas. They would have been so mad.
So what happened?
I
to
drove my
D-Bell?
little Ford Ranger up there. My buddy Ryan had the map. Let's see how we get there. I don't know how we even found it.
Back in the day when
Didn't have no GPS.
Before GPS, it's all you had to do was get out of town before your parents saw you. As long as you got about 20 miles outside
Yeah,
of
they
the city limits.
couldn't check where you were.
Yeah.
You didn't have to
It's like,
call.
if you could get to 20,
You call from a payphone somewhere and be like,
Take-
I'm alive.
take back roads all the way to the
They
big
have
highway.
that.
Yeah,
Just so you-
it
so-
could have been really bad. It was
so
really.
bad.
I would have been mad if Jewel would have done what I did and just took off like that and
Yeah.
not told anybody. But we wanted to go to the show, and then we didn't ask because we didn't want anybody to tell us we couldn't go.
Right.
But it was pretty awesome.
There you go.
That sounds
But I still remember. I mean, that had some good memories. Meeting Pantera is pretty cool. Just on the street in Deep
love
Ellum, just
Pantera.
hanging out,
Yeah.
whatever.
a new level
Vinnie Paul was cool, man.
of confidence and power. Such power.
They just had fun. Like they were just fun dudes. Like they just loved it. Like you know what I mean? Like they loved all of it. The fans, the music,
Oh yeah.
all of it.
The whole lifestyle.
Yeah. That's sad that it went down like it did, Dimebag Daryl.
Yeah, man, that wounded me when we lost Dime.
Yeah.
He
All because of fan. And Braxton
no, it was
Keith's
'cause
went,
of Phil Anselmo.
but Braxton's worried about a beer being thrown. I'm like,
Yeah.
really? Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Yeah.
Probably was a light beer too. I wasn't even like a heavy beer.
Maybe one of the hard seltzers. It was a
It's a
hard
twisted
seltzer.
tea. Get twisted.
Ranch water or something.
Twisted
Yep.
Teas will mess somebody up. I seen that video.
Yeah.
You see that where
Oh,
the
yeah.
dude
Jump
knocked him
out.
out? I watched that so many times. The guy knocked him out with the Twisted Tea.
Got him.
Awesome.
Got him.
Yeah.
Shabang. Dude went out like a light.
You didn't.
I'm thinking we should come out with our own line of crackers, though. The whole Cracker Barrel thing. Like I think we can play off of it.
What are you thinking?
I don't know, but we could come out with some new ones.
All right.
Surely,
You got anything in mind?
not offhand.
Crackers. What cracker brand?
Some
would
kind
we
of
have?
crackers. I don't know.
Radio crackers.
There's already Uncle Crackers. Can't be those.
What about radio crackers?
Radio? I don't know.
Radio crackers.
I guess we kind of are radio crackers.
Studio crackers.
You don't eat crackers in the studio.
No
No.
crackers
I seen the
allowed in
sign.
the studio.
I seen the sign.
No crackers, man.
Get out of here, man. Crumb. You have to put a crumb. Crumb and crummer over there. There's a couple of crumbs, man.
Crumb bum.
Crackers. Crumb and crummer. Crumple stilt skin.
But you remember those? Wait, when you see them like the like sophisticated slurs of like the 30s and 40s, it's hilarious. You crumb lousy,
I got called a cracker once in a basketball
lousy
game.
crumb bum.
I got hit in a basketball game. I think I'm the only Stephenville basketball player that got punched in the face multiple times in one season.
Wow.
But I had a guy punch me in the face and call me a cracker, and I just started laughing. And the ref goes, "Why are you laughing?" I go, "That's all he could come up with was cracker." Like, that's not even a little bit original. Like, come on, man. If you're going to like talk smack, at least do something like original.
Sure.
yeah.
It was pretty funny. But then as I was shooting my technical foul free throw, I only had one eye.
That hurts.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
It hurts your aim.
It was worth it. I heard him in multiple ways. I heard him more. I heard his soul when I told him he had terrible comebacks. It's like, I bet you have horrible mom jokes. Good luck with that. Oh man, your mom's so fat she broke her leg and gravy run out. So that's it.
Oh man, yeah, it's better than my basketball.
That's actually how I got hit because of my jokes. The way I played defense was to get into their minds.
Better than my basketball freaking career. The last game I played, I was trying to do the Hail Mary where you like you're on one side and the buzzer's going and you gotta throw it and then like the buzzer goes but the ball's in the air.
Still in the air
and everybody's like, is he gonna save the day? Well, no. It went right over the freaking basketball goal and hit an old lady in the face that was walking.
Oh no!
And everybody's like, "Oh!" And I'm standing there like,
That's like
"Sorry."
That's like being at a Braxton Keith concert.
Yeah, no, bro. That poor old lady, man.
She's like the
that
no.
basketball
She's like
was like,
yeah.
She
She's
hit the
like
ground, and I'm like, oh.
She's like the guy on. She's like the guy on The Water Boy.
Yeah,
like
dude.
the Colonel Sanders.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy.
It hit her so
Wow.
hard.
Did you
bro.
feel bad? You didn't.
Yeah.
You
No,
didn't-
I felt like really bad. I'm looking around and everybody's looking at me like, "Why did you do that?"
Yeah, you didn't win, and you took out somebody's grandmother.
Yes. And everybody like, it was like that moment. It's like I was like, and like I even like. I like put the ball in my hand and threw it like a freaking baseball, man. And it and the coach is like,
And then there's this dude going.
yeah, exactly. And all the kids on the team are all looking like, he's gonna save the day.
Yeah, terrible ending.
Oh,
That's a horrible ending.
This is why I never played any sports balls.
oops. I was like, all right, let's try football. I'm good at hitting people. So.
I was the only basketball player that tried to take my skate off and stab somebody.
Oh man, it was a silent car ride home after that happened. Like we're like in the freaking car, and it's just like just driving. Nobody's talking. My sister's sitting next to me, and my parents are in the
Come on,
front.
she didn't give you a hard time.
And I'm like,
That's
it's like
sibling gold.
It was like it was silence until we get out of the parking lot, and then my dad made a joke about it. And everybody went freaking crazy.
I had to have a police escort to the bus once.
It was
We played this team that was like it was like playing. It was like, you know how remember the Harlem Globetrotters, and then they played the team that was horrible and this did all this stuff to them. We were the horrible team.
really.
And the team we played was like they're in. Let's say this: like not one person on my team could touch the rim. Okay, their inbounds play was throw it over the backboard and someone catch it and dunk it backwards. Okay, it wasn't really fair. Like we were losing by a lot, right? And me being the kind of cracker I am, I was a saltine cracker that game. I was not happy, and. This guy goes up for an easy layup, and I come up from behind him, and I hit the ball, and it hits the wall, like, hard. Like, I mean, loud. Like, boom! Like, I thought the ball busted. And I was so excited that I got up high enough to get this ball out of this guy's hand, right? So I ran in front of their whole crowd, flexing, and going, yeah! like I was, like, Hulk Hogan. Yeah. It was right before halftime. So we go in there into the locker room, and Coach walks in with a ball and throws it at my head trying to kill me. His ball hit the wall harder than the one I hit the wall. It's like, what do you think you're doing? He just starts yelling at me, and I stood up and I said, I am a short white guy with no vertical leap, and that's never going to happen again in my whole life, and I was going to celebrate it, and I'll do it again. And like the whole team just starts dying laughing. He goes, I mean, we are losing by like 40 points. I'm like, exactly. What am we got to lose? Like, let me have my moment, you know? Like,
Clown.
so when we go to leave, like, they were all so mad at me that we had to have a police escort to the bus. And we lost by like so much. It was bad. It was so bad.
You're just clowning the whole time.
Yeah, I just wanted to enjoy my moment.
Yeah.
I was never gonna get to do that again. That guy probably went on to play at the NBA. Like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like,
If you're not gonna win, at least.
and
have
he's
fun.
probably still embarrassed by that one time that the slow white guy.
Sometimes he's like in therapy, and he's like, so what's making you sad today? I just keep remembering.
I still have nightmares of this slow white guy that jumped up and hit the ball out of my
the
hand.
ball right out of my
And then everybody bullied me at school the next day.
He went like this.
He didn't have any muscles and he was flexing.
He went like this.
Yeah, and so when we walked out, I had this leather jacket, but the inside was green. Like it had this like silk green inside. So I did like the Fresh Prince and flipped it inside out, you know, like. And then I had the sunglasses where they flip up, like Dwayne Wade. And so I added insult to the whole thing. Like when I came
Walked out
walking
like
out,
a celebrity.
like I won the whole game. Like I was like Michael Jordan, and we lost by like 50.
Why is he celebrating?
They lost by like 50. Why is he happy?
Because
Because it wasn't 51. Thanks to me. Could have been 52.
You want my autograph? You want my autograph?
Did you see me get air? I got new sneakers coming out next month. Be looking for them.
Hey, babe, give me Gatorade.
Cracker Crocs coming soon. It'd be like Jordan, but like he's like,
Who let this little dog
he's got
in
like
here?
a weird pose in the front of the Crocs. It's like a heavy set Jordan. Like, you know, like how they have the ladies, the chrome ladies on the truck flaps, but then there's also the fat version. That would be me like Jordan, like this. But I'm only coming off the ground like an inch. Yeah. Cracker Crocs.
That's awesome.
Coming soon. I like it.
You
Could be a big
You
thing.
think anybody ever steals our ideas and uses them?
Oh, probably. I'm sure.
I
There's
wonder if-
Scourgers is out there somewhere.
I think it happens.
We come up with an invention pretty much every morning. Surely somebody has stolen some of our ideas.
It's true.
I know they have. I know that Dang is a thing because John Young kept sending me pictures of it. There's a brand called Dang, and I came up with that years ago. Because my idea was, it was after Joe Dirt came out, and I wanted to make like a sports drink that was like Tang, but like a cheaper version, like for
This
rednecks.
is like dying.
Dang. You know, they have like, Snoop had Tankerade. I wanted to have Dangerade. You know,
Dang.
like, yeah, but it had to be Joe Dirt.
That would be a great marketing
Yeah.
deal for Dang.
I had the whole,
Take a strip. Dang.
that was my thing. I did a whole pitch to Larry Joe Taylor and all these artists backstage at Larry Joe Taylor. I may have had a few adult beverages, but John remembered it. Like I gave a whole pitch to this table about this thing and how once we came out with Dang, and then we were going to be a sponsor of NASCAR, and then there was going to be a car that had the logo on it, and the commercial would be like Joe Dirt, and he's in NASCAR, and he's driving, and then the people behind him are talking to their pit crew, and they're like, I can't get around this dang car, and on the back of it just says Dang, you know? And he just keeps swerving and like cutting them off and
then he
stuff.
takes
And
a drink, he's like,
yeah, he
"Dang."
wins. He wins at the end, you know. And this is before Talladega Nights. That might be where it came from. And he takes a drink of it, and he's like, "Dang," you know. Like it could have been a great movie. I think they stole my idea. Now that I think about it.
But if they would
Dang.
have done it right, we would have heard about it sooner.
Dang.
Somebody ain't.
But there's a brand called that, and so John Young, every time he would see it somewhere, he would send me a picture of something that said "Dang" on it. But there's actually like it's like a drink and a snack thing that they have, and it's the name of it is Dang, D-A-N-G.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So I feel like I spoke it into existence.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, it's better when Davison stole my thing and then took it to like one of my drum idols.
Oh yeah, your drum pedal.
Yeah, and then they took it to the guy that it was inspired by, and then had him put it out. Which is
Because you told them who it was inspired by. You should have said it was inspired by like your dad or something. Then they would have come to him and said, "Hey, you want?"
And then they had the audacity to call me back and like, so do you still want
wanna
to
buy
create
one?
the Dirty
Yeah.
Doubler? 'Cause that's what I called my pedal, the Dirty Doubler.
That was my nickname in junior high.
Was it?
No,
Well, it was called the Dirty Doubler.
it was actually Air Jody. Not because of my, not because of my jump, but because of my air balls. No,
Yeah, at least you
Air
didn't
Jordan
nail
stole
an
it
old
from
lady
me.
in the face with a freaking. That's messed up, man. I'll never forget that.
What are we talking about?
Hitting a lady with a ball.
Yeah, I was just jumping back to that for a second. Terrible. Are you confused?
Yeah, I thought you were saying when you got hit in the face.
No. Who hit me in the face?
No one.
Somebody hit me in the face.
No.
I hit me in the face.
I was confused.
Is that what the dirty doubler is?
No. Dirty doubler. It was a pedal. It was just a block of wood and a hinge and a piece of plywood that I cut out. And I wrote the dirty doubler on it. Bless you.
Bless you. What was?
And you put it.
I thought the
know.
cat was back in here.
I know, right?
Sorry.
Squirrel.
Like Tweety Bird.
I don't like sneezing.
When I sneeze, the whole room knows.
Changes the fulcrum of the pedal, so like it puts your heel, which is going to be on this part of the pedal. So like you put your foot on it, and so like here's your pedal, and then this sits on it like that. So like this is the.
That's
makes
why he
sense.
drives so fast.
Huh?
That's why you drive so
Well,
fast.
it
Because your
makes it
foot's
to where when
doing
you
the.
hit it, basically when you
Now
hit
it
it with
makes
your
so much
heel,
sense. You've been training for this your whole life to
Make-
drive fast.
Basically, when you hit it with your heel, it hits where your
Yeah,
foot's hitting.
that's
it,
why
and
you do that
allows
with the
you to
gas
do the
pedal.
heel toe doublets.
When we were riding in the truck,
Doubles,
you'd be like,
doublets.
because you're
loonies.
playing songs in your head instead
Oh
of
yes, remember on the way
Yeah.
to New Mexico?
It was
And it, to the beat of the
To the beat.
music.
If we only get
I
there in
didn't even
time, you got to
realize
put a
it.
fast song on.
I didn't even realize that was happening either. Until y'all started telling me about it. You think people driving behind me are like, what is happening in this car? Like,
Yeah. Some guy's passing and he's a drummer and he's passing you. He's like, he must be listening to Def Leppard. He's the one doing the one arm drummer. I could tell. Like,
both the cars going.
I remember. So you remember like Def Leppard. The drummer had two arms at first, and then he got in a motorcycle accident and lost an arm.
No, it was he flipped his Porsche.
I thought it was a motorcycle on a train track.
I don't think so. It might have been. I don't know.
Anyway, so there's this radio station in Dallas, this rock station that I listened to, and they did a contest, and so you had to listen to the Def Leppard song and decide if it was one arm or two.
That's awful.
Like, it was awesome.
Awesome.
That's awful.
But they would only play like a drum part, so you like had to figure out, is he doing it with one arm or two arms?
Oh my gosh.
And when Jewel was little, she heard that, right? And so we'd be driving and she'd be like, hey Dad, will you play the one arm drummer? And I'm like, it's Def Leppard. And for her whole life she would be like, play the one arm drummer.
The one arm drummer.
Yeah. That was an actual contest on the radio, one arm or two.
Awesome.
Wow.
One arm or two. You think you got any of the proceeds from that? Probably not.
I don't know.
Wow.
I don't know.
Photograph.
I don't know, but I'm sure they gave him a hand. Too soon?
Well, they didn't give him two hands. One step too far.
Too far.
Too
Went
far.
too far. Hands down, that was a terrible joke. All right, stick around. We got more coming your way. It's the morning ride.